Hello and welcome. This is Susan Taylor Shire. Excuse me. And this is our opportunity to come together to relish the beauty of your soul and what wants to come forth through it. And here we are at the end of January 2022. So, excuse me. Okay. So it continues to be what we might call a slow burn into January. So if you have felt like, oh my gosh, I'm fatigued, I feel like everything is molasses, I can't handle one more crazy thing happening, when will we get over this virus dilemma, etc.? Well, you're not alone. And there is this fatigue for a reason, you might say. Okay, it's not just because we're all totally weary of what's been going on in the last 2 years, and the feeling that it might go on forever is hanging around for sure. Be aware of that, and that's okay, but don't give it a lot of weight. Don't hang out with people and go, oh my God, we're all going to have to get COVID. Oh my God, this is never going to end. Those kinds of statements of belief are energy. And our energy at this point matters. It's either going to break down or rebuild, right? We're in a building phase. That's what this year is all about. Heart-to-heart connection, building from love, building from a brave heart of strength. So in order to do that, when we put energy into, oh my God, this is horrible and all of that, and do what I call trauma bonding with others around it, it just perpetuates it. It perpetuates it. Now, could you say, well, we're being a little naive because it's here? No. We are focusing on the deeper places that we are being taken to right now. So it's more of a quiet time still. It's more of a hibernate. It's more of a go inside and reflect time. It's what it is. We have to accept it. The first thing we do when we go into acceptance is go, okay, this is what's going on. The other morning I woke up and I had that heavy molasses feeling, and I went, oh my God, this is what people feel like when they are in that depressed state for more than a day or two. It's just bleh, right? Just bleh. And you don't know how to get out of the well of molasses. So I realized that instead of trying to get out of it and be my cheerleader self, that was like, that's not going to happen that easily. I went down into it. And beneath that deep depression is a heart longing to release. In this case, these are old patterns around death in my family and what I had not processed. And so I went into it and realized, wow, this is my heart wanting to go beyond the grief, beyond the molasses, beyond the about everything, deeper into the place of the deepening of love, born of peace. And resolve in my heart brings a deeper sense of peace. And peace is an incredible foundation for love. It's an incredible and necessary foundation for creation. If we're going to create something, we have to be at peace with it. Yes, we have to be excited about it and all of that, but we have to be at peace in ourselves to create this foundation that says yes. So you may be a little disgruntled, that's a fun word, isn't it? That things aren't taking off. Now, for some of you, they absolutely are. And some things are taking off. But when you feel that deeper place of, wow, this is the year of manifestation and I don't see it happening yet, know that it is still happening inside, in your heart. That's where you keep it alive. That's where you grow it. This is, in the Northern Hemisphere, winter. You are watering and feeding the seeds of things. The seeds of things. They will grow and blossom as you feed them in your heart. So know everything stays alive in your heart. And this is what you're percolating, is that deeper heart connection to love what you love, what you want to have blossom as love in this year, and have the strength of heart, the deeper strength of heart that isn't cluttered with the depression of this is not the way it's supposed to be, right? That's what we come up again. This is not the way it's supposed to be. This is not the way I want it. This is not going to get me where I want to go, right? So I'm going to give you a couple of things that you can focus on. And remember at this time, that we are working at a heart and soul level. So keep that in mind, and not just a matter of trying to have intention for manifesting. We are changing the whole heart and soul dynamic of this world. Another quick clue is, I keep saying it in myself and offering it to many others, as we all seem to have difficulty with situations, either personally, with family, those around us, and the world at large in humanity. This statement is so important. I have a deep, divine reverence for the creative process of others. I have a divine reverence for the creative process of others. So important to keep that alive. So important. Because we don't know what's supposed to be happening for everybody, right? Yeah. And that means we don't know how it's supposed to impact us. And who knows, there could be incredible gifts coming out of it. Okay, so 2 things that I would love to have you do. In this time of going in still to reflect in order to renew, I ask for assistance in letting go of all that does not nourish my heart and soul. I ask for assistance in letting go of all that does not nourish my heart and soul, or light me up, right? Or light me up. Now, that means you may run into some old patterns that need to go. Be available to that, because you want, right, what nourishes your heart and soul and lights you up. We all want that. Okay, great. Then you're going to say, I make room. Now say this with your heart and deep inside your gut. I make room within this body of mine for this peaceful light within, for what truly nourishes my heart and soul and lights me up. I make room with this peaceful light within that I'm developing for what truly nourishes my heart and soul and lights me up. This is the foundation we are creating for this grand year ahead, which absolutely is going to have blockbuster shift to it. But this is how it's starting. So I am with you in going within in order to renew this reflection time. You will be so grateful for it. You will be so grateful for it. So keep going, not a whole lot longer, just a few more weeks, okay? And it will start, things will start to churn and burn again, which is what we seem to all want, right? Okay, so enjoy the time. Be good to yourself. Feel the gift of peace that wants to come in deep within, that has been a little buried alive, but you want to activate it again so that inner space will come. And remember, only you know what your spiritual practice, what your spiritual path needs to be. Sometimes stepping away from it all is part of your spiritual path. Sometimes going deep inside is your spiritual path. Be true to yourself. That is sovereign. Listen to what expands your heart, what nourishes your soul. Who knows what that needs to be for you? Who knows what that needs to be? I could tell you some funny stories about things that I've been doing that almost are embarrassing to say, but I know that's what they feed my heart and soul. And that's what I'm listening to. Who knows why? But I know it works. Okay, great. So enjoy this time. If you want to go deeper in meditation and in journeying and getting more of that resource of peace for yourself and deeper foundation, my bi-monthly Sacred Soul Circle is available, and we are meeting today even. It's a wonderful opportunity to be and build community with yourself and with others who are on the same page with you and want to go deeper. And I do readings for everybody during the time, as many as possible during the time. It's a fantastic time. You can look at it, look it up on my website, soulmastery.net. And also, this funny thing came to me this morning. So we often say, please subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to be honest with you. Please subscribe to this channel to make me look more popular. That's what I realized. It's like, why do we want people to subscribe to our channel? Now, I'm not telling you everybody's doing it for funky reasons. I'm just saying that feels like often why we're asking people to subscribe to our channel so we can look more popular. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel so that you can get these videos as soon as they come out, or keep on top of them and have them pop up more easily, great, do that, okay? You do you and do what's true for you, and we will all be nourishing our heart and soul in unique ways together. Blessings to you in the next weeks or so, and so much love.